Welcome back to Holistic Strategy, the channel that accompanies you on your journey of personal and spiritual growth. In this video, we will discuss the topic of coincidences and synchronicity. Imagine a gloomy, rainy day in London. The air is humid, the streets are wet, and people move quickly, wrapped in their coats. In this melancholic scenario, a man walks with determination between the bookstores of the city. He is not yet the famous actor that the world will know, but he has a precise mission: to find a book that could influence his destiny. This man is Anthony Hopkins, and the book he is looking for is The Girl from Petrovka. He goes from shop to shop, but every door that closes behind him is a disappointment. The rain increases, the day is coming to an end, and with it, hope seems to vanish. Exhausted, he heads for the subway. The carriage jolts, the sounds of the city blur around him. Then, something catches his attention. A passenger stands up quickly, leaving something on the seat. Hopkins approaches with curiosity and a pounding heart. Incredibly, it is the book he was looking for. An extraordinary coincidence, or something more? The story becomes even more surreal months later, when Hopkins meets George Pfeiffer, the author of the novel. He shares the incredible story with him, but Pfeiffer is stunned. He recognizes that copy is his, the one he had lent to a friend and that had been lost in the subway. What are we to make of such an unlikely event? Is it just a coincidence? Or are there unseen forces orchestrating our experiences, weaving the threads of fate in ways beyond our comprehension? Before continuing to delve into the topic, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel Holistic Strategy and leave your precious like. In this way you will help to always create new content. Now let's get started. Coincidences and synchronicity. How many times in life have we found ourselves faced with inexplicable events? We think of a person and immediately receive a message from them. We are considering a trip and suddenly we see advertisements for that destination everywhere. We dream of an event and, a few days later, it occurs in reality. Such experiences may seem like simple coincidences, but they often leave a deep mark within us. Are they just coincidences, or do they represent a hidden language of the universe? Carl Gustav Jung, a famous Swiss psychologist, gave a name to these phenomena: synchronicity. According to Jung, there are connections between our inner world and external events, which go beyond simple causality. These synchronous events have no logical explanation, but they seem to be full of meaning for those who experience them. Jung theorized that our psyche and the universe are connected by an invisible network, where everything is interconnected. It is an idea that finds confirmation even in quantum physics, where the act of observation can influence reality itself. 5 types of synchronicity. Synchronicities can manifest themselves in different ways, each with its own message. Here are the 5 main types. Warning synchronicity. These synchronicities occur shortly before an important event, often to guide or protect us. Imagine you are about to sign a contract for a house. Everything seems perfect, but suddenly your car won't start. You are forced to take a taxi, which gets stuck in traffic. Arriving late, you discover that the house next door is under police investigation. Without that setback, you might have made a decision you regret. These events seem like obstacles, but in reality they could be signals from the universe to point us on the right path. Confirmation synchronicity. Sometimes, however, the universe sends us signals to make us understand that we are on the right path. Imagine you have a dream in your heart, like starting a project you are passionate about. After months of doubts, you finally decide to give it a try. Shortly after, while walking, you hear 2 strangers talking about the very topic of your project, and one of them says, "You did the right thing." Coincidence? Or a confirmation that your path is the right one? Confirming synchronicities are like encouraging messages from the universe, urging us to follow our true purpose. Signs and prophecies. Sometimes, synchronicity manifests itself through recurring symbols. You may notice the same number everywhere, on clocks, license plates, receipts. Or dream something that then happens in reality. These signs are not random, they are messages that our unconscious tries to make us notice. Recording these events can help you understand their meanings, just as you interpret dreams. Synchronicity of manifestation. Have you ever thought about someone and then, shortly after, that person called you? This is manifestation synchronicity, the phenomenon where an inner thought or desire seems to be realized in the external world. According to the law of attraction, our mind can influence reality, attracting into our lives what we focus on. Some scientists have even theorized that our present can influence past events, restructuring our timeline. Synchronicity of opportunity. These synchronicities are true strokes of luck that occur at the right time. For example, you might be looking for a new job and, just when you've almost given up hope, an old friend calls to say that his company is looking for someone with your profile. When everything aligns effortlessly, it feels like the universe is guiding us toward new opportunities. How to open yourself to synchronicity. Synchronicities are not random events. They are signals from the universe that we can learn to recognize. Here are some tips to develop greater awareness. Pay attention to details, don't underestimate small coincidences. Keep a journal, writing down strange events can reveal recurring patterns. Follow your intuition, if an event feels significant, it probably is. Be open to the flow of life, sometimes answers come when we stop looking for them so hard. Conclusion, chance or destiny? The story of Anthony Hopkins and the Lost Book is just one example of synchronicity. Perhaps coincidences are not coincidences, but reflections of a universe that communicates with us in subtle and mysterious ways. How many synchronicities have you experienced in your life? Have you ever had experiences that made you reflect on the meaning of chance and destiny? If this topic fascinates you, keep following us. We will explore together the mysteries of the mind, consciousness, and the universe. Don't forget to activate the bell so you don't miss new content and share with those you think could benefit from it. See you in the next video.